Good morning, and welcome to your AIDailyPress morning podcast for January 25, 2026. I'm your host, Walter. Firstly, in international diplomacy, Australia has announced a new ambassador to the United States, Greg Moriarty, who will succeed Kevin Rudd in the role. Moriarty, a seasoned public servant with extensive experience in defense and international relations, is set to take up the posting in Washington from April. This development comes as Australia seeks to strengthen its relationship with the U.S., particularly in the context of the AUKUS nuclear submarine agreement. In Southeast Asia, Myanmar's military government has held elections, which have been widely criticized for lacking inclusivity and freedom. The Union Solidarity and Development Party, backed by the military, is expected to dominate the new parliament, with Senior General Min Aung Hlaing likely to assume the presidency. The international community, including the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, has expressed concerns over the election process. Lastly, in the significant development in global geopolitics, the United States and other countries have been engaged in diplomatic efforts with Russia, China, and India, among others, regarding the situation in Myanmar and other regional hotspots. These developments highlight the complex and evolving nature of international relations, with multiple players and interests at play. We'll continue to monitor these stories and bring you updates as more information becomes available. And that's the way it is. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
You, Walter, and Nanshul and know it's right now. I'm Barbara. We're starting the day with a look at 3 significant developments from around the world. Firstly, in a shocking turn of events, President Donald Trump has faced widespread criticism from NATO allies and veterans groups after downplaying the contributions of UK and other NATO countries' soldiers in Afghanistan. Despite walking back his comments, many have expressed skepticism about the sincerity of Trump's apology. In another part of the world, the first 3-way talks between the United States, Ukraine, and Russia have concluded without any apparent breakthrough. The meeting, held in Abu Dhabi, aimed to discuss a potential path forward for resolving the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. However, the talks were overshadowed by renewed Russian attacks on Ukraine's energy infrastructure. Lastly, we're following a developing story from the Middle East where tensions remain high. We'll continue to monitor these situations and provide updates as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. First up, we have the ongoing drama surrounding the U.S.-Mexico-Canada agreement. The United States and Canada are bracing for a potentially rocky renegotiation, with far-reaching implications for global trade. We'll be keeping a close eye on this story as it develops. In the world of tech, investors are closely watching Apple and Micron for signs of growth and innovation. With Apple set to report its Q1 fiscal 2024 earnings, analysts are bullish about the company's prospects, citing strong iPhone sales and a growing installed base of active devices. Meanwhile, Micron is gaining attention for its role in the global semiconductor market, with demand for memory chips on the rise. We're also seeing some significant developments in trade relationships, with Canada looking to diversify its partnerships and reduce dependence on the U.S. market. This has sparked concerns about the future of global trade, but economists are cautioning against overly pessimistic predictions. Finally, Wall Street analysts have awarded Apple a consensus moderate buy rating, with a consensus price target of 180 representing 10% potential upside from current levels. As the tech sector continues to shift gears, keeping a close eye on these giants will be crucial in making informed investment decisions. Tune in tomorrow for more in-depth analysis and updates on these stories. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. Firstly, we looked at the recent development of the PGS Hub platform, a groundbreaking tool for benchmarking polygenic score methods in genetics and precision medicine. This innovative platform has the potential to transform our understanding of genetic diseases and improve personalized medicine. Next, we explored an interview with Mark Hoppus, the bassist of Blink-182, who shared his thoughts on everything from his personal struggles with cancer to his views on the state of the world and even the possibility of extraterrestrial life. His story serves as a reminder of the importance of empathy, creativity, and connection in navigating life's complexities. Lastly, we touched on the latest advancements in space exploration, highlighting the infinite possibilities that await us as we continue to explore and discover new wonders in our universe. These articles remind us of the importance of staying curious, open-minded, and empathetic as we navigate the intricacies of our world. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. As we delve into the world of sports, a thrilling narrative is unfolding in the NFL playoffs, with top teams vying for a spot in the Super Bowl. The Seattle Seahawks are gearing up for their highly anticipated NFC Championship game against the Los Angeles Rams, and all eyes are on running back Kenneth Walker III. With an impressive season under his belt, rushing for 987 yards and scoring 5 touchdowns, Walker is poised to carry the load and lead the team to victory. In a crucial matchup, the Seahawks will rely heavily on Walker to control the tempo and time of possession, keeping Rams quarterback Matthew Stafford on the sideline. Meanwhile, in another corner of the sports world, the intersection of technology and entertainment is redefining how we consume and interact with our favorite games. From immersive virtual reality experiences to advanced analytics and AI-powered predictions, the possibilities seem endless. As we explore this evolving landscape, it's essential to consider the perspectives of all stakeholders involved, from the athletes and teams to the sponsors, broadcasters, and, most importantly, the fans. The balance between embracing innovation and preserving the traditional essence of sports is a delicate one. In the coming weeks, as the NFL playoffs reach their climax and other sports leagues continue to evolve, we'll be bringing you in-depth analysis, expert insights, and exclusive interviews that delve into the heart of this sports tech revolution. In other news, the Denver Broncos are facing off against the Kansas City Chiefs in a highly anticipated matchup, with the winner advancing to the AFC Championship game. The Broncos' star cornerbacks, Patrick Surtain II and Jaquan McMillian, will be put to the test against the Chiefs' athletic receiving corps. As the two teams take to the field, one thing is certain: only one can emerge victorious and advance to the next round. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curl.
Thank you, Howard. We began by reporting on the tragic loss of life in a recent incident, where we reflected on the importance of community and the human spirit. We then traveled to rural Japan, where we witnessed the beauty and power of nature as a severe winter storm swept through the region. Our report highlighted the resilience and community spirit of the people who call this place home. In the world of technology, we brought you news of Microsoft's decision to offer its Office suite for a one-time purchase rather than requiring users to subscribe to its service. This move is expected to bring relief to many small business owners, freelancers, and individuals who value their independence and flexibility when it comes to working with technology. These stories remind us of the importance of human connection, community, and the dignity of work. They also highlight the beauty and power of nature, and the need for accessibility and affordability in the tools we use every day. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. Let's dive into today's top stories. First up, we've got some exciting news from the world of music. Post Malone's album, The Diamond Collection, has cracked the top 10 on the top streaming albums chart. This greatest hits collection features all his most popular tunes, and it's a wild ride. With its current position at number 12 on the Billboard 200, I'm predicting it'll break into that coveted top 10 spot soon. Next, we're talking movies. Global superstar Charli XCX made a splash at the Sundance Film Festival, premiering not one, but 2 films, The Moment and The Gallerist. These movies showcase her versatility as an artist, and with her fearless attitude and creative genius, she's set to take the world by storm. And finally, in other news, we've got a new film coming out, a remake of Wuthering Heights, starring Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi, featuring Charlie XCX's soundtrack work. It's going to be a big year for this talented artist. So now, for the latest in nature and environment. Here is David at Nature.
Thank you, Joan. And that completes our morning podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until this evening, I'm David Attenacher for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.